Formulary Editor in Welford Chart Notes. To edit formularies in Welford Chart Notes, press Links, Formulary Editor. First, enter a name for your formulary that reminds you of its purpose, like My Town Hospital. The program automatically fills in a name for the file, but you can edit this yourself if you wish. Check the sites to which this formulary applies, in this case just a hospital. Press the Delete button if you wish to delete a previously stored formulary. Press the Export button to export a formulary to a file which can then be imported by another user at another site. Press the Import button to import a formulary file exported by another user. Press the Search button to search the list of formularies on your computer and choose one to edit. Press the Edit button to edit the formulary you have currently specified. Type in the name of the drug you wish to add to the formulary. Drugs can be designated as preferred, permissible, less preferred, or forbidden. In this example, lisinopril is the preferred ACE inhibitor. The explanation is that the hospital carries lisinopril as its ACE inhibitor. If the hospital carried more than one ACE inhibitor, you could add the others as other preferred ACE inhibitors. All other ACE inhibitors would generate a formulary warning that they are not preferred. Instead of designating one or more drugs as being preferred members of a class, you can instead designate a drug to be less preferred and give the alternative drugs that are preferred instead. For example, you can designate meperidine as being a less preferred drug. Specify the alternative preferred drugs of morphine, dilaudid, and fentanyl. You can enter drug names as generic or brand name. Give the explanation that meperidine has more side effects than other opiates. Designating a drug as less preferred means that the user can still prescribe it, but that they will see a warning first. You can also designate a drug as being forbidden, which means it is not on the formulary at all. For example, enter EES as the drug. Check the exact name box, which means that only this particular brand name of this drug will be forbidden. Show the preferred alternative drugs of emicin and erythromycin. And give the explanation that erythromycin estolate has more hepatotoxicity than other forms of erythromycin. Now let's see how to designate which formularies apply to a particular patient. Press Name, Edit, and enter Kelly Erickson as the name. Click on the Formularies tab, and for each site, specify the formulary that applies to that site. You can also specify a formulary that applies to any site, which will be combined with the site's own formulary when drugs are prescribed. To activate formulary warnings, press System, Medication Options, check Formularies. You can designate a default formulary for each site. For example, if you only go to one hospital, designate a default hospital formulary for My Town Hospital. Answer yes, and all of your patients who go to that hospital will have that formulary in place when you specify the visit site as being My Town Hospital. To specify the visit site, press System, Visit Options, choose My Town Hospital, and press Pick. Now let's try adding some medications for this patient who is at My Town Hospital. Press Write, Medications, and specify Kelly Erickson as the name of the patient. Press Add to add a new medication. Enter enalapril as the name of the drug and tab off that field. The program warns you that lisinopril is the preferred ACE inhibitor at this hospital. Try entering Demerol, which is meperidine. The program warns you that other opiates are preferred at this hospital. Try entering EES. The program warns you that this particular brand is forbidden at this hospital. These same warnings are triggered if you use the prescription writer or the prescription log to enter a medication. And that's how to use the Formulary editor in Welford Chart Notes. For more information, visit us at emirj.com.